up guys, welcome back, Marco here. Let's keep learning and exploring new chord progressions. Now the trick is always the same. You want to start in a very simple way and then you want to keep adding and adding and adding. Now today we're going to learn this chord progression in G major, then we're going to add a fingerstyle pattern and then a simple melody. And then we're going to switch things around and play the chord progression in a different way. Now you can get the tab, check my Patreon page, support this channel, and also subscribe to this channel if you want to keep up with all the upcoming lessons. Now we're going to have a close up, we're going to start with the chord progression and enjoy this lesson, guys. Let's go. Alright guys, the chord progression is very simple. G major, the C add 9, E minor 7, and the D major. You probably already know these chords, but the goal for this lesson is not to learn new chords, it's to find a way to spice things up with the chords you already know. So when you play the first chord, the G major, put down the top E fret number 3 and the B string fret number 3. You also have the low E fret number 3 and the A string fret number 2. The D and the G string open. It's a 6 strings chord. Now when I play the C add 9, I'm just going to play the A string fret number 3 and the D string fret number 2. So I'm literally lowering the middle and the index finger one string down. Very simple. The E minor 7 chord is this one. So you want to put down an E minor chord, the low E open, the A string fret 2 and the D string fret 2, and the G string open. Very simple. And then the D major, which is just a basic D major chord with the D string open, the G string fret number 2, the B string fret number 3, and the E string fret number 2. The basic chord, the D major. Now guys, the very first step is that you want to come up with a beautiful finger picking pattern that suits chord progression, and then you want to slowly develop and add more things. Now the very first finger picking pattern is going to be this one. So I'm playing with the thumb on 2 strings. Now for the first chord, we're going to pluck the low E with the thumb and the D string with the thumb. Then I have the B string with the middle finger, the G string with the index, the thumb again on the D string, and the G string with the index finger again. So it's 6 notes. Now the pattern goes like this. I'm gonna go back to the bass note once I finish the arpeggio, and I'm gonna play the bass note one more time and I'm gonna let it ring out for 4 counts. 1, 2, 3, 4. The pattern is going to be the same for the C add 9. So I'm gonna play the A string with the thumb, the D string with the thumb, the B string with the middle, the G string with the index, the D string with the thumb, and the G string with the index, and then I go back to the bass note with the thumb and I let it ring out. 1, 2, 3, 4. For the E minor, we have the same finger picking pattern as the G. Notice that because I'm not playing again the A string and the E string, the E minor 7 is a very simple chord to play because we're only fretting the D string fret 2 and the B string fret 3. The finger picking pattern is the same as the G major. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we move on to the D major chord, which is slightly different. You're going to put down the full chord, 2, 3, and 2. And now I'm plucking the D string with the thumb, the G string with the thumb, the B string with the middle finger, the G string with the index finger, the D string with the thumb, and the G string with the index. And back to the bass note D, and you let it ring out. So you have 1, 2, 3, 4. Now the very second step, very simple, we're gonna play the pattern twice. So as you can see, there isn't much going on, guys. It's the same pattern repeated twice. So I'm gonna play one more time slowly. Better simple. Now let's make everything more busy. Let's add a beautiful, simple melody to the chords. Now the awesome thing about this guitar part is that we're going to keep the first round of the arpeggio the same, all the way down to the bass note again, okay? Now once you finish that, you want to go back on the G string with the thumb, okay? And you pluck this string, and then you have the E string fret number 3, the fret number 2, and the B string fret number 3. So it's 3 notes. And I'm plucking thumb, thumb, middle, index, middle. You want to try to hold down the chord. I know that it's pretty difficult and stretchy, but just try to hold down at least the bass note so that you can sustain the melody. Now the second chord is the C add 9. The melody is the same, okay? So you want to play the same arpeggio all the way to the bass note. You pluck the bass note, then the G string with the thumb, E string fret number 3, 2, and B string fret number 3. E minor, put down the chord, same arpeggio, all the way down to the bass note, G string, and the same melody. E string fret 3, 2, B string fret number 3. And with the E minor, you kind of have to reorganize the fingering for the melody, which I'm playing with the pinky, middle finger. Now for the D major, very simple, you just play the chord, and you just play the E string, fret number 2, E string open, and the B string fret number 3. Then you start again. Beautiful way to spice things up in a very simple way. An additional thing that you could do is to play the same chords but in different order. So E minor, C add 9, G, and the D. I'm gonna change this finger picking pattern, and I'm gonna play over the E minor chord the 6th string, the D string, the E string, the B string, the D string, and the G string. So it's thumb, thumb, ring, middle, thumb, index. Now each chord will get one pattern. And you finish with a beautiful G major chord. So a very simple way to spice things up, guys. You don't necessarily have to add as many things as I do. Just take it step by step, do it at your own pace, and always enjoy playing guitar. See you on the next video.